Hello, everybody. This is Bundeswehr Bob, along with my good friend Benjamin Magnus. We're playing some Civ 4 again.
Hello.
Good morning, really, at this ungodly hour.
Well, yeah, actually, it's mildly ungodly for me. I've been up for 2 hours already.
Well, more ungodly than most. And that's a shame because you have the Jewish holy city.
Yeah, really.
So ungodly.
I have the Jewish holy city, and I'm ungodly. It's a good combo, really.
Terrible.
Yeah. Although it seems like a lot of people have in the comment section have been enjoying the religious aspect to this gameplay.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy the religious aspect of this gameplay.
That actually reminds me. Fire raged through a forest in the Sumerian city of Ur. Your turn.
No, not that. One of my farms was destroyed by an infiltrator, and I even had a bloody spy standing on it.
Oh yeah, you see that right there.
See, that's like the equivalent of like an arsonist with like a lit torch walking up to the guard and being like, "Oh yeah, everything's fine. I have no ill intent." Can you hold this for me? Yeah, it's like, come on, like really, God. Like seriously. So I have a question for you.
I have answers for you.
Oh, well, maybe you don't even know what my question is yet. Are you feeling the hype for No Man's Sky?
No.
No. Okay.
Are you?
I'm not, but my wife is apparently.
Really? Puddle?
Yeah, it really threw me off. This was yesterday. Like I had actually taken a day off. Like those that don't know, we YouTubers typically work like every day. We get up.
Oh yeah.
Go to work. And then we work for, with breaks mixed in there. Well, I do anyway. I don't know about Ben. I get up. We work for like, roughly 8, 10 to 12 hours, depending on how much content we need to upload through. Edit it all up, upload it, make sure it's scheduled, then repeat it the next day. I consciously took a day off yesterday, actually, because I sat down on my computer. I was just like, no, I need a day. So I took a day off.
I've done that once or twice in the last 2 years, maybe.
Yeah. So when I went into Pittsburgh yesterday, which is the nearest city to me, which is where my wife works, and I picked her up after work, and she said just out of nowhere, it's just like, I'm interested in No Man's Sky. It's just like, really? like that's not a game that she's like typically interested in. I find a lot of the time, it's kind of a sandbox game, very lot of self-direction. She's into more stuff like like Undertale, for instance.
Yeah.
So it really threw me off when she said that. She was just like, oh yeah, I want to get a No Man's Sky. It did prompt me to take another look at it, and I'm not sure if it's really something I'm planning on picking up at all. If I do pick it up, it would obviously have like a lot of content for the channel to come out of it, I would hope.
Well, the thing about that as a YouTuber is everybody is going to be playing it. Literally.
Right. That's the other thing about it, right?
Everybody's going to be playing it, and everybody with channels thousands of times bigger than ours is going to be playing it. There's no way it's going to work out well for us in terms of in terms of being like economic for the channel.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to be playing. I might play it for myself just to see what all the hubbubloo is about, but not for the channel. Definitely not.
Yeah, but that's $60 US.
I know. Well, sometimes some people gift me games just for shits and giggles.
Well, kudos to whoever decides to gift you that one.
Yeah. Oh, I probably most of the games I've been gifted are just like stuff people either had laying around and weren't using, or like, you should go play this, and it was a game that I've had no intention of playing. No offense to people who want to gift me stuff on Steam.
I would hope no offense to people that want to give you free shit.
Well, it's a survival game. It's not something I generally play, and it's not like it's really multiplayer in any real aspect of the game. Well, sure, there's going to be other people playing, but from what I've read, the odds of you actually coming across another player are minuscule at best.
I think at the start that's true. I've actually, because my wife decided that she wanted to, see about playing, No Man's Sky. I was like, okay, well, I'll just take a look at this to see what's going on with it. And the whole like goal of the game, I guess, is to get to the middle of the universe,
the galactic core.
Yeah, like I don't know why. I mean, apparently there's like leaked gameplay footage and stuff you can go look at, online and stuff. There was a guy that was also streaming it apparently already. which I like.
I heard about that.
Which I was watching a little bit of that stream last night. It didn't look like terribly interesting, the gameplay, to me anyway. Not to say that it won't be interesting to some people and such, but I would imagine that the player interactivity would pick up as you move further and further into the galactic core.
I just like the phrase galactic core.
Galactic core?
Mm-hmm. That's just fun to say.
Yeah, because if you're all going towards one point, and there's PvP enabled in the game too, so I mean, who knows?
Well, I feel like it could be a hit game if the multiplayer aspect was fleshed out and appropriately handled. But in my experience, actually Justinian wants to give us currency in exchange for Code of Laws and 400 gold.
400 gold is a little steep, I think.
That's a little steep. That's the only part that doesn't.
Well, how much are you making a turn?
25. I have it.
Oh, well, that's like 8 turns for you. Then that's not like a bit. Well, no, my math is wrong on that. 32 turns. My math's still wrong. It's early in the morning. I can't be, held accountable for numbers.
I'm gonna can. If it was like 100 gold, I'd do it, but I'm not doing it. Ooh, great profit. All right, so start a golden age, discover technology. We already have a holy city.
Well, I could use a holy city.
You could use a holy city, so.
Because I got all this Christianity in Sparta.
Sparta.
Those Spartan Christians.
Remember, the Greeks love their Christians.
Those Spartans, all about those 10 commandments.
Yeah, really.
Well, some of them maybe. I don't know about all of them, but.
I'm starving. So you want it in Sparta, correct?
Yes. Well, you can only build it in Sparta. Because that's where Christianity is based.
Oh, while we're talking about religious gameplay, Civ 6 released information that there are now going to be, gift this to you, religious victory conditions for Civ 6.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds fascinating.
I'm kind of stoked for that actually, because I always liked the religious gameplay aspects.
Oh, I actually already have the Holy City in this thing.
You do?
I do.
Oh, well, fuck that then.
Do you want this guy back?
Oh yeah, sure, why not?
Or I could just blow him into 1620 for Divine Right.
Yeah, go for that. I mean, we either one of us could use that. It doesn't matter who.
So religious victory conditions, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't look too far into it, so I'm not exactly sure what they are. But I could hazard a wager a guess.
Well, it makes me wonder what the other religious dynamic. There's a lot of troops stacking up on Canterbury. It makes me wonder what
I noticed that
dynamics are going to be then for
1, 2,
religion interacting with each other.
I count 11 in there.
Yeah, there's a number of units there.
And meanwhile, Athens is defended by horse archers.
Woo!
I'm assuming they just ride their horses right up to the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a good vantage point to shoot from.
Go Gandalf on their asses.
Yeah, exactly. The trolls, aim for the trolls.
So as a victory condition, is there any gameplay associated with that's been released so far?
Not that I'm aware of. There are several YouTubers that have 150 turn series uploading right now. So I guess we could take a peek at one of those at some point.
It's like the information is there.
Yeah, I know, right? We're too lazy to use it. Alright, so you just sleep there for now. You don't have anything to do.
Ooh, crossbowmen. Yeah, I want
Islam
those.
has been founded in Canterbury.
I'm
not super thrilled about that. I have like 5 military units total.
Well, I mean, if you want to go tell them what for, I won't stop you. Actually, no, I will have to stop you because I'm tied at the hip.
You're the one on the front lines there.
Yeah, I don't want that. And they have like
you cannot continue constructing Chichen Itza. It's been stolen from me. Fucking, I got Christians in Bobbengrad.
Well, you're about to have the apostolic palace and the Moe statues too. So I mean,
I got that coming.
I'm not exactly crying tears for you.
Maybe some more military units would be a good thing. Crossbowmen.
At least to defend ourselves with. I mean, I don't know if our ability to project power at this point there.
I don't know if I feel super thrilled about going to war. Mighty all-powerful God King of Egypt welcomes you. Farewell, Egypt.
Where do you even live, Egypt? This is the one where you can request maps, right?
I don't know.
Did we ever figure out how to diplomatize with each other?
I don't think so.
I don't think we can.
So what did that palace I just built actually do? I don't remember because we started it last turn.
That gives you the you're always included in the diplomatic victory process.
Oh, okay.
Or you always have a vote or something like that. Technology military foreign advisor.
Discovered drama.
If I want to talk to one of these people, how do I do it? How do I talk to you people?
Words are hard.
I'm just gonna look this up on friggin' Google. How to diplomatize.
how to talk in Civ 4.
Civ 4. It's been so long. How do I do it? How to diplomacy.
Ben and Bob cannot into words.
Okay, maybe that search I guess doesn't work. How to talk to other civs. Civ 4.
All right,
here we go. This is exactly it. Yeah, this guy, I cannot figure out how to talk to their leaders. click on the names on the right-hand side of the screen. There we go. Benjamin Magnus. I can't talk to you. That's because I think you and I are the same thing, so we can't. We already share resources and all that stuff. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, left click. Oh, wait, no, here we go.
Oh,
it's left click.
I will give you a horse in exchange for your copper.
Success.
Lucrative trade.
I can horse now.
Yeah, I can copper. Mao Zedong.
You go away. Portugal. You go away too. Apparently we know who everybody is now.
I think someone just came over with like the science boat or something.
Yeah. Feudalism for theology and now he wants 1100 gold.
Well, how much do you have in your bank?
1400.
I think it scales with how much you have.
Oh, okay. Winner proposes. Okay. Palace election.
You vote for us, duh.
Bundeswehr Bob and Benjamin Magnus.
That's right. Why would you vote for the Koreans? Leading candidate Wang Khan. What? Why?
We love who? Wait, who else voted for him?
Everybody. Everybody else voted for him.
I'm about to say, we got a total of 52. We're way at the bottom.
Well, they got 376 votes.
That's a few.
And we only have 82.
Yeah. It was like 30 from me and 52 from you or something like that.
Mm.
That's really low.
Mm-hmm. Build that. Give me a courthouse worthy of Mordor. Yes, and you guys are city defense, purely city defense. Don't do anything else. Just defend that city, damn it. Because there's a lot of scary stuff out there that isn't us.
Okay, I changed the name of the city, the city of Bobbengrad.
Bob Door.
Yeah, Bob Door.
Worthy of Bob Door. Sure, I'll give you open borders, Ramsey. I have no idea where you live, but okay.
National epic. I feel like that's worth it.
That is worth it.
But courthouse as well.
Courthouse is a better investment, I think, up front.
Yeah.
Especially in Beningrad. Because you are unhappy.
Yeah, we are.
I want to make a trade proposal with this guy. Is maps, is that a thing here? No, I guess not.
I don't
thought it was.
think so.
Maybe it was Civ 3 that you could do that. I remember there was specifically like a map. Like, I'll give you maps if you give me maps kind of option that was available. Maybe I'm just going mad.
Could have been Civ 3.
All I know is he's got more cities than me. That's really a shame.
Yeah, freaking Koreans here. Got 4. Thankfully, well, Jesus Christ. I just noticed the size of their second city here. Wonsan.
Size 15.
It's fucking 15. Jesus Christ, dude. These Koreans are randy.
Well, they're in, like floodplains everywhere around there. So, I mean,
I am too. I'm on the exact same river, just upstream.
Well, you're surrounded by hills mostly.
Well, there's a couple hills, but there's some food out to the west.
Yeah, plus, the AI is also a lower difficulty than us. They're on Warlord. We're on... No, wait, no. We're on Prince. They're on Warlord or Noble or something like that. So they get a couple of bonuses to their stuff. Yay, peace in our time.
So what the shit was that noise?
That was the peace noise.
It's my impression of the peace noise.
Gilgamesh is demanding I stop doing stuff with the Germans. I agree. I should stop doing stuff with the Germans because Gilgamesh has like 300 points on me.
All right, Colosseum, yes. Powerful hurricane hit Western Eastern Grad.
I think we should do music.
You have discovered engineering.
We discovered engineering.
We have. We're engineering so good in 1110 AD.
Mm-hmm. You said music because of the culture?
I think so because of the culture. I mean, we're
not a military power.
We're not. So we have to be very cultural. Jewish, Christian, Southeast Asian, Greek cult society.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm thinking that if I could just get the cultural leg up on the Koreans, then I can just cultural victory them out of the continent and work that into a place of power.
Yeah.
Shaka will pay me 15 gold for metal casting technology.
Shaka's not having a good day.
15.
I mean, he's having a better day than like Justinian, but he's
castle,
like, how do I cast
definitely.
metal? That's
definitely a castle in Bobdor.
How could you not have a castle?
Whenever I say Bobdor, I just think of Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole just likes hearing Bob Dole say Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
Bob Dole likes your style.
So English agents who are systematically and actively agitating the situation in Beningrad. So the English are trying to undermine me.
The English are jerks.
Tell me about it.
I'm going to go stand in their city and agitate them.
Yeah, you agitate the shit out of those English.
I'm not actually sure how to do that, but...
Oh, man, the civil unrest destroyed a mine and my pigs and a farm. Three fuck... What? It just keeps going. Jewish temple has been destroyed. Farms have been destroyed. Wow. Yeah, they really went to fucking town in here.
Inside of Beningrad?
Yeah. I mean, they destroyed half the city.
Damn. That sucks for Beningrad.
And basically everything in the countryside around it. and now they're starving. I think it's what I think is funny is the civil unrest. During the civil unrest, everybody went out and they like burned the granaries and the farms, and then they were like, you know what? We're pissed because we're hungry. Well, whose fucking fault is that?
We're mad because we're hungry. You just burned everything down.
Yeah, you burn down the farms and they go, you know what really tastes good? Food.
I really enjoy little things like that the AI does.
Mm-hmm.
That from like a narrative standpoint or like a much more common sense standpoint don't make sense. Like one of my favorites is is from Stellaris, which is the where you make you've spent all this time building up a planet, right? And you've created a bunch of all the mines and the energy production, all that stuff, right? And then you put it under like sector AI control, and then it immediately tears everything down and makes farms.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and all the slaves are free now.
Yeah,
and now they're all mad that they're free.
Yeah, exactly.
That's something that I mean, I've never been a slave, so maybe I can't speak to it. But I would think that if you were a slave and then you were like freed, you'd be happier about it.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's two schools of thought. You should be happy because now you're free, or now you could use your newfound freedom to be pissy.
You're free now, so do what you like. I'm just gonna keep spreading culture in Canterbury.
That's probably a good thing.
So begins the culture war.
Should I bother with Christian temples and Bobdor?
Well, it's going to give you more culture, I think, anyway.
It does. It's, the temple is happiness and culture. The monastery is culture and science. So I'm going to go with the monastery. Because that gives you more. And I'm really looking forward to the culture spreading here more. Although, I mean, I think the two Korean cities are starting to outpace me.
In culture?
I think I'll have to double check here. Cancel your deal with the vile Indians. Justinian of the Byzantines, who's where?
So vile.
Screw you. Oh, you know what? We are 20 odd minutes in, so why don't we cast our vote? So let's see. Stop the war against Shaka.
I voted no.
No, I'm gonna vote no on that too.
That sounds like a distant war. That's not my problem, and that I feel like they should work out their differences on their own.
Yeah,
whoever they are.
Sounds like a whole lot of your problem.
That's right. So, if you're enjoying the series so far, please remember to like and subscribe to our respective channels. It helps out a great deal with our growth and making sure that we can continue to do this as our respective lines of work. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next.